Update of how far we've come and to kind of document the fact that we're through the test driving phase and we're basically ready to paint the car. But since you haven't seen anything at all, and we thought, well, maybe a video would work and maybe better than photos. So we kind of thought we'd start at the front, and you've seen a lot of the pictures before it was primed, and now that it's primed, it's hard to really tell and understand just exactly what we've done. But the flares are smoothed out 1.5 inches in the front, and you can see the 58 style scoop. All this is done in glass. It's all one-off, and it's all basically ready to go. It doesn't have to be have molds pulled off. It doesn't have to be finished off. It's all done in fiberglass. The hood has nice apertures, open and closing. The cowl ventilator's done. So I thought I'd show how some of that works. So the handle is just how it was originally. The hood pull is the same way, although we've got some custom hinges in the front, and the hood latches are actually off of 67 Corvette. You can see the latches on the firewall. Firewall's been completely smoothed over. On the driver's side, it's been moved forward 1.5 inches at the top and 3 inches in the bottom for your longer legs. You see the dry sump tank over there. The entire inner fenders have been smoothed out. We're ready to put in the AC system. All that's been fit with a box inside, so it just has to be plumbed through. So everything has been cleaned off. The only thing we've yet to do is to make a hood stay for it, which we hadn't really made a decision on. And the closure wise, it's closed just like it ought to. Doors the same way. We've just got these temporary door handles in there, but everything fits exactly the way it's supposed to be. The gas door had to be custom modified because the rear fenders are out 2 inches, and you can see the little bulge in here. The soft top cover, it's got the latches in it. It's got it's a reproduction latch and hinge mechanism. The stainless steel tank that's got the internal fuel pump in it. And all the pieces have got the latches on there, so we can understand how all that works. We can move back to the trunk. And there's been a ton of modifications done in here. It's got the gas struts that actually hold the trunk open, and the other set actually holds the soft top cover open. These tubes are actually to clear the exhaust system. It's got the ZO6 mufflers, as you remember, and one of them kind of fades out and goes out through the body. The other one just dumps down, and then behind the rear wheels, like a 62 would be. The trunk's been modified. It's roughed out. It's close to being where it is, but we're just kind of finding our way in directions. The battery, of course, is inside the aluminum box, and it closes, and it is ready to go. The exhaust is all through. Chris finished that. You can see in here, now that nothing's been primed at the inside, and you can see just the extensive modifications to the tunnel and also to the driver's side foot box. The steering wheel is just in there for temporary purposes. We've got the perfect steering wheel waiting to go on after the interior is trimmed out. You can also see the inside aluminum tube that Chris had made, and we did a couple welds on there to be able to mount the steering column. The computer's up inside there. And the shifter, of course, is just temporary. We just needed to put something on there so that we could actually test drive it. And which brings me to that portion. To drive the car, it's just a matter of putting it in neutral. So it just starts and stops, and just, the tilt mechanism is functioning on the steering wheel. So the wheel goes up and down. We're ready to put the stack gauges in it. And we can actually go up for a test drive too if you want to see that. Seems to just start right up, and a real happy car, and I wasn't sure if you'd actually seen how it